Welcome to the Noob Life of Kilo Score, Episode 3. Here we're going to be playing Homefront. I really don't know the plot of the game. Quite a few people told me it was a pretty good game, at least campaign mode, which is what I'm showing you here because it was a rental, and you got a little blood splatter on the window there. Um, and it requires a code to go online. And I just couldn't really see going, this right here is messed up. Like, those dudes just shot that little kid's parents in front of them. Like, that's fucked up. Um, anyway, I couldn't see spending the money on that to go online, being that I was just going to be sending the game back to GameFly anyway. So, figured I'd just show you some campaign mode out of this. Believe me, I'm just as horrible at campaign mode as I am online. Um, the only good thing about campaign mode is that I can keep pressing continue. So, I don't really have that problem there. I think the whole plot here on this little sentry gun light. I think the whole plot here on this game is I don't know, maybe Koreans took over. I'm really not sure who took over, um, but I am positive that someone took over, and we are prisoners on this bus being transported someplace. And I probably should have cut out some of this bus stuff because this is a long ass ride, but I didn't. So it is what it is, and I hope you can overlook it. As far as the gameplay in this game goes, guys, I actually think it's not really that bad. Very similar to like, oh, got hit by a truck. Very similar to the Black Ops Battlefield games. Like, I mean, they're all kind of run the same in my opinion, but the aiming on this one is actually quite a bit more difficult, I think, than Bad Company. But anyway, there we got in the car crash, and of course, we're prisoners. So what are we gonna do? We are going to fucking escape. And I unfortunately have a very difficult time escaping this. Walking proved to be difficult for me, but eventually I got the concept of it and drew out my little pistol and went on my merry way out into the wonderful world of war. So there's a little female for me, waiting for me. What's odd is that like we were just in jail and like she's not thinking about sex. But I mean, guys can be locked up for like one day, and that's all they can think about. So kind of interesting that it doesn't work that way. I think for the fairer sex. But anyway, so we're making our little escape here. Got my pistol out. I'm ready to shoot, and I see guys jumping. So I'm ready, right? We're shooting them. Bang, bang. Shoot, shoot. Unfortunately, aim once again is an issue. So I'm trying to shoot these guys, but really all I'm doing is getting shot, bobbing and weaving behind trash cans or whatever that is, dumpsters. So finally, I just say fuck it. And, I just got to get up in here with the pistol. And it actually worked out for me, so I was pretty happy about that. And I managed to get myself a rifle. So now I have a little more high-powered weapon. I'm ready to go into battle. And we have people rappelling down from the ceiling, people flooding in, grenades being tossed. I managed to not die from that grenade, which kind of was amazing to me. But all in all, I mean, pretty happy with the fact that I didn't die. So I'm trying to make my way through this little area here, and as you can see, it's not the easiest thing in the world for me because I just suck at shooters. Found myself a better gun though, one that's gonna help me out. A little red dot sight on it. Bad boy is ready to rock. So out into the real world I go, and people proceed to come my way with intentions of harming me. And taking shelter is like one of the things, like taking cover. That's big, man. I don't do that enough. I don't try to cover myself. I unfortunately, do stupid shit like that, like in the middle of a gunfight, jump up on top of a car and say, "Here I am, shoot me." I guess that's just one of the reasons that I'm really not good at these type of games. But anyway, managed to make it through. As you can see, I mean, it actually kind of reminds me of Medal of Honor, I think, more than any other war game. Um, in the way that it moves and the way that it feels and looks. But I don't know. It's been a good game so far. I'm at a point in it right now where I can't get past the on campaign mode, so I'm either gonna have to cheese out and lower the difficulty level, or I'm just gonna have to scrap it and return it. Haven't really figured out which way I'm gonna do it yet, but definitely enjoyed a lot of the firefight scenes in here. The whole concept of the game was actually pretty cool. You know, usually you're got numbers on your side in most of these war games, but not in this one. This one, the resistance was few and far between, and we tried our best to dominate. So anyway, here I am sucking at another shooter game. I hope that you guys have so far enjoyed this series, and I mean, if anything, even if you don't enjoy watching me not be good, you can kind of think of it as a way to check out maybe gameplay on games that you haven't necessarily seen yet and use it as a deciding factor as to whether or not you're going to pick the game up. That would be my recommendation anyway. You know, I mean, nothing like a live gameplay footage to make your decision on whether or not you want to buy something. Next up on the list is probably going to be Army of Two 40th Day, which is a real old game, guys. Sorry, but me and my buddy Slim Reaper, we have just started online co-op mode, so I'm going to try to get some in. So thanks a lot for watching, and take care. We'll see you next time for the next episode. Later.